My name is Brad Rutzel. I'm from Howell, Michigan. I'm 23 years old. I'm an outdoorsman. I like to play hockey. Just have a good time.
Great. What college did you go to?
Michigan State.
Oh, go green.
Yes, sir.
Um, Michigan State, obviously, my school, where I hope to be an alma mater from. Um, Getting a degree there is very, very, prestigious. So what are you doing now?
I got my degree in natural resources, recreation and tourism. Just graduated, so now I'm looking for a job, hopefully in the DNR or something like that.
Great. So, how was after college? It's good, bad?
It's different. I miss it big time. Miss hanging out at state. I don't know, I guess it's time to grow up.
Right. So, hockey, I understand you're a hockey player.
Yep.
Kind of tell me about your career.
That's right. I started out when I was 4 years old and played with my cousin Bo and my brother Chad and just fell in love with it.
Great. Have you ever won anything major?
Yeah. I was in high school. I played for Howell High School. I was all-state, all-conference. No state championship or anything, but yeah, I've won my fair share.
Anything after high school?
Not really, just playing with friends and a lot of beer league hockey now.
I mean, that's still a pretty formidable, career, all states, big time. What makes you so diverse? What makes you so different?
I had cancer when I was 8 years old, and I lost my left leg from the knee down, from below the knee down, which was quite different than most people.
Yeah, absolutely. And can I talk about the any struggles that you may have endured going through that?
At 8 years old, it's pretty rough because you don't really even know what cancer is. I basically had to go through all my chemotherapy, then get my leg amputated and basically learn how to walk again. And then I had to adapt to how to play hockey with one leg because I wasn't used to it. But it was tough when I first started to get back into my life after being sick and learning how to walk again. That was a little bit tough just because I had to kind of catch back up to all the kids my age with my education and just with the personal interaction because I wasn't around a lot of kids when I was in the hospital all the time. So that was a little tough, and then and even at 10 years old, the kids ask a lot of questions, but overall, it was okay. It was fine. I was treated normal once everyone learned, oh, that's Brad. He has the no leg, but he's a great guy. He's normal. And they learned that, and that's the way it still is. Even through high school, everyone knew. It was just another thing, and people didn't ever look down on me or anything like that, so it was good. Well, if I was down about it and sad all the time, that would suck, because then you're not normal. You make yourself not normal. I see that too much, and I don't consider myself different at all. So, yeah, but when you hear the word cancer, it is scary. It was especially scary because I didn't even know what it was. And the way it all happened so fast, I thought I was going to die just because I had no idea what it was. I knew I was sick. I knew I had this huge bump on my foot. And the initial reaction to my family and my friends, and everyone's crying. You're 8 years old. You know something's wrong. So that was really tough, but then things started to change, and it was like everyone had my back, and everyone told me I'd be fine. And when you're 8 years old and your parents tell you you're going to be fine, you know you're going to be fine, especially my family. We're all so close, and I'm so lucky. I give them all the credit to me and where I am today. my family and my friends. Well, I mean, growing up and having it happen so early in life, I've adapted to where it's nothing that's going to stop me. Like, it's just another thing, you know? Like, I have to put on my leg every morning, but it doesn't even go through my head. It's just like a normal thing. Like, you put on your shoes, you know what I mean? So it's like playing a sport, it's just another thing. It's not a big deal. I mean, I wear the same leg that I walk with, that I play hockey with, that I swim with, that I do everything with. It's just, you know, that's who I am.
Right. So, you know, once you got to high school, you know, how did people treat you with that? You know, playing on a team where you know you're kind of the only one that's like yourself, and everybody's kind of, you know, I guess you could say normal.
Yeah. Definitely, everyone was extremely supportive, but it really wasn't even a thing because it didn't affect me at all. My buddies to this day still forget that I have one leg. But, you know, people do recognize it when they find out that the goalie they just played had one leg and beat him.
There you go.
It's pretty funny. But you know, it's not that bad. It's just another thing. It's not a big deal. I mean, I've learned to live with it, so.
Did you have any, you know, heroes growing up, whether it was, you know, a favorite hockey player or somebody you tried to kind of mold your game after?
Yeah, actually, Ryan Miller, when I was younger, he was my favorite goalie. Now it's Henrik Lundqvist, the Rangers goalie. Just like the way they play. It's Ryan Miller, though, is more my style. It's kind of confusing. Oh, yeah. You want me to show you?
Yeah.
This is my camo leg. Awesome. So I just beat the crap out of it, though.
Yeah.
This leg here is relatively new. This whole leg is like $16,000.
Wow.
But luckily I have insurance, full insurance. So there's a pin, there's a gel liner that goes over my leg. My leg is down to here inside. And this gel liner almost works as a suction cup, and it's like it's sticky. So it holds onto my leg. And there's a pin at the bottom. It's like a screw. And the screw goes through, and you twist this, and it cranks it down, and it'll lock. So then it will not come off. You could pull on it, it will not come off. And then to release it, you just hit this, and it'll release. You can take it off. I have had a few times where it gets really sweaty inside that gel liner, and then I lose the suction, so then it'll want to just, it doesn't come all the way off, but it's like I can't walk on it anymore because then it hurts. But yeah, definitely, I've had a few times on the ice where I've gotten real sweaty, and you know, you do like a kick save or something, and then your pad like literally extends out because your leg's gonna fall off. So no, well, one time when I was younger, actually my first year of hockey, so I was about 9 or 10 years old. I just started playing hockey again. I just learned that that could happen. So, and it did. And my coach never even knew I didn't have a leg because it was a brand new team, this and that. And I went over to him and I said, "Coach, my leg fell off." And he looked at me like he was, you know, he was so shocked. It was hilarious. But so then I had to tell him like what it was, and he never even knew. But it happens. It's funny. I do pranks with my friends all the time.
Like what?
One time, we went through a McDonald's drive-through, and took my leg off and handed it to the lady, and told her we found it in the parking lot. She was shocked. She told me to keep it too. I don't know. I tell kids all the time that it's a shark bite. You know, up north when actually this summer we were playing badminton, and I saw these kids watching me play badminton. They were young, and they were just riding their bikes back and forth. It was like right next to the lake too, and I went up to them, and they asked me what happened to your leg. So and I point at the lake. I'm like, "There's a shark in there, man. You gotta watch it." And they get all scared. And probably never swim again, but. But say if I would have lost my leg now, or a few years ago, it definitely would have been different. Because I've met a lot of people that have walked with 2 legs their whole life, and you know they're older now, and they have to learn how to walk again. That's a whole different thing. And I tend to see a lot of people like that. They limp a lot more than I do. They're in a lot more pain, and a lot of people just give up because they think their life's over. And being so young when I had it, it's like I said, it's just who I am, and I had to learn to live like that. So I'm lucky it happened early. When I was 8, I went through chemo for about 1.5 to 2 years, and my surgery and all that stuff. So that lasted for about 2 years. So that was like 10 years old. And then after that, I went with 6-month checkups, and it's coming up on 14 years of cancer-free. So don't ever give up with anything, not just cancer or not having a leg. Just be thankful for what you got, because it can change like that. And always be there for your friends and your family too, because that's how I got through what I went through, for sure. So.
Great. Well, really appreciate your time.
Yep.
Brad Rutzel is just really phenomenal story. Thank you.
Thank you.